Welcome to AllCare's AxisCare training. Thank you for taking the time to complete this training as we prepare to launch our new scheduling, documentation, and electronic visit verification system. Beginning June 14th, AxisCare will replace paper timesheets and paper visit records for all services provided through AllCare. Before we begin learning how to use the system, let's talk about why we are making this change. Currently, caregivers complete weekly timesheets and client visit records. Those forms are reviewed, collected, processed, and entered into our system for payroll and billing purposes. AxisCare eliminates much of that process by allowing caregivers to document visits electronically from their phones. The result is less paperwork, improved communication, better documentation, faster processing, and fewer errors. Another major benefit is mileage tracking. AxisCare automatically calculates eligible mileage between scheduled client visits. This means caregivers will no longer need to manually calculate mileage between clients in most situations. The system does the work for you. Now let's get started. Downloading AxisCare. Please take out your smartphone now. Using your phone, open either the Apple App Store if you use an iPhone or Google Play Store if you use an Android device. Search for AxisCare mobile app. Download and install the application shown on your screen. Pause this video and download the app before continuing. Once the app has been downloaded, open AxisCare. The first screen will ask for a server number. This server number connects you directly to AllCare's AxisCare account. AllCare's server number is 16153. Enter 16153 into the server field and select Next. After selecting Next, you will arrive at the login screen. Do not attempt to log in yet. Instead, select Activate Account. You will now be asked to enter the email address you have provided to AllCare. Please enter your email address exactly as it was provided to the office. Once your email address has been entered, select Next. Please pause the video and activate your account. AxisCare will now verify your identity. You will be given the option to receive a verification code through either text message or email. We strongly recommend selecting text message whenever possible. Most caregivers find that text message verification is faster and easier. Once you receive the verification code, enter it into AxisCare and select Next. Please pause this video and verify your account. The next step is creating your password. AxisCare passwords are simple but secure. Your password must contain at least 8 characters, at least 1 uppercase letter, at least 1 lowercase letter, and at least 1 number. Enter your password. Confirm your password. If necessary, use the Show Password feature to verify your entry. After both fields match, select Next. You will receive a confirmation message indicating that your password has been successfully created. Please pause the video and create your password. After creating your password, AxisCare will display your username. In most cases, your username will simply be your first name and last name combined in lowercase letters with no spaces. There may be rare exceptions if multiple employees have the same name. If that occurs, the office will provide additional instructions. Make note of your username before proceeding. You will need it whenever you sign in. Now let's sign into AxisCare for the first time. Enter your username. Enter the password you just created. Then select Sign In. Please pause this video and sign into AxisCare. If your phone asks whether AxisCare can send notifications, select Allow. Allowing notifications is very important. Notifications help you receive schedule updates, open visit opportunities, clock in reminders, office announcements, compliance notifications, and other important communications. Without notifications enabled, you may miss important information. After signing in, AxisCare will ask you to create a 4-digit PIN. This PIN is designed to make future access easier. Instead of repeatedly entering your password throughout the day, you may be able to use your PIN to quickly re-enter the application. Choose 4 numbers that you can easily remember. Enter your PIN. Confirm your PIN. Then submit it. Please pause this video and create your PIN. Congratulations! You have successfully downloaded AxisCare, activated your account, verified your identity, created a password, signed into the system, enabled notifications, and created your PIN. You are now ready to begin learning how to use AxisCare in real-world situations. AxisCare includes a built-in training section that allows you to practice using the system before working with real clients. Please follow along on your phone as we complete this training together. Select Basics. You will now see a demonstration visit with a training client named John Demo. Select John Demo and tap Clock In. Congratulations! You have just completed your first clock in using AxisCare. One of the most important responsibilities you have as a caregiver is properly clocking in and clocking out. AxisCare uses GPS verification to document your visit activity. Every visit requires a clock in and a clock out. If you arrive at a client's home, clock in immediately. When services have been completed and you are preparing to leave, clock out. Missing clock-ins and clock-outs create additional paperwork and can delay processing. When you attempt to clock out of a visit, you may notice that AxisCare does not immediately allow you to clock out. This is because ADLs must be completed first. ADL stands for Activities of Daily Living. These are the services you provide during your visit. Examples include personal care, bathing assistance, meal preparation, housekeeping, and other approved services. Select ADLs. You will now see a list of services assigned to John Demo. For this training exercise, select the ADLs displayed on your screen and press Save. AxisCare will now record those services as completed. After saving your ADLs, you will now be able to select Clock Out. You have now successfully completed your first visit inside AxisCare. As simple as that, your visit has been documented and recorded in the system. Select Finish Basics to continue. Next, let's set up your communication preferences. Communication is one of the biggest advantages of AxisCare. The system allows AllCare to communicate directly with caregivers regarding schedules, open visits, office announcements, compliance reminders, and other important information. Select Communication Preferences. Tap the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner. Select Settings, then select Communication Preferences again. We strongly encourage caregivers to enable both text messages and email notifications whenever possible. Once your selections have been made, tap Save. Next, agree to receive text messages and accept the terms, and then choose Agree. It will inform you that a confirmation text has been sent. Simply hit Save in the top right-hand corner, and then locate the confirmation text from AxisCare. The text will include a web page. Click to open the web page and choose Yes in order to receive text messaging. It will inform you that you have opted in and send you a confirmation text. Now let's discuss understanding the home screen. We will now go through real-time scenarios when using the app. Please watch closely and follow along. The home screen displays your upcoming visits and today's schedule. The Schedule section allows you to review future assignments, view your calendar, and see if open visits are available. The Alerts section is used for important notifications from the AllCare office. Review alerts regularly. They are an important communication tool. Now let's walk through the process of signing in to a client visit for the first time in AxisCare. Simply choose the upcoming visit and choose Clock In. AxisCare may require you to review and sign a client's care plan before clocking in. Select Forms. Locate the care plan. Then select Review and Sign. The care plan contains important information about the client, including service requirements, safety concerns, pets, mobility limitations, equipment, and other important instructions. Review the information carefully. When you reach the bottom of the care plan, certify that you have reviewed it. Enter your name and sign where indicated. Then return to the visit and continue clocking in. Now let's discuss clocking out of a visit. Always remember, before clocking out, you must enter the ADLs completed for that visit. Choose ADLs and then mark all that you completed and hit save in the top right-hand corner. At the end of every visit, AxisCare will require a client signature. The client's signature confirms that services were provided and documents the completion of the visit. When prompted, select Client Signature. Allow the client to sign directly on your device. This creates a date and time stamp of the signature. After the signature is completed, select Finish. Some clients may not have the physical ability to sign. In those situations, AxisCare may provide an option for a recorded voice signature. The client simply states their name when prompted. That recording becomes part of the visit documentation. The last prompt will ask you to answer 2 questions concerning the visit. The first question will be, did you use the client's funds to purchase anything today? Answer with one of the following options. No, yes, and I will fill out the funds sheet, or yes, and I have already filled out the funds sheet. The next question will ask if you observed changes in your client's condition. If you answer yes, you will be directed to another page to dictate the change you observed. Now let's discuss funds sheets. Funds sheets are extremely important. Whenever you handle a client's money, debit card, credit card, EBT card, or make purchases on behalf of a client, proper documentation is required. This protects both the client and the caregiver. If a client personally pays for their own purchase and you never take possession of their money or card, a fund sheet is generally not required. However, if the client gives you money or a card and asks you to make purchases for them, documentation is required. Always complete a fund sheet. To complete a fund sheet, open the visit. Select Forms. Select New Form. Choose Funds Received and Disbursed. Enter the required information. Client's name will pre-populate. Enter your name and date. Type of payment used, and the amount received, amount of purchase, and amount returned. Review the information with the client. Then obtain the client's signature. Now let's discuss uploading receipts within AxisCare. Always retain receipts and upload them to the client's record. Select Photos. Choose Take Photo. Allow access to your phone's camera and take a clear picture of the receipt. Then select Use Photo. The image will now be stored within the client's record. This provides permanent documentation and additional protection for both the caregiver and the client. To complete the visit, choose Caregiver Signature. Review all completed ADLs for accuracy and then choose Sign. Sign and click Finish. You have now completed the visit record. Now let's discuss open visits. Open visits allow caregivers to view and request available shifts directly from their phones. If an open visit becomes available, you may receive a notification directly from AxisCare. Select Schedule, then select Open Visits. You will see a list of available visits. AxisCare provides helpful information including dates, times, and client attributes. These attributes may indicate whether transportation is required, whether pets are present, or whether lifting assistance may be needed. You may also see an attribute match percentage showing how closely your profile matches the client's needs. Review the information carefully. If you are interested, select Request. This section will also let you know if you've been to the client previously and the client's general location. Confirm the request, and it will be sent to the office for review. The office will review requests and assign visits appropriately. If approved, A notification will appear letting you know that you are now assigned to the visit, and the visit will automatically appear on your schedule. Select Schedule and then Calendar. You will see your assigned visits displayed by date and time. Review your schedule regularly. This helps prevent missed visits and keeps you informed of any changes. AxisCare also provides navigation assistance. When viewing a scheduled visit, you may have the option to open the client's location directly in your phone's mapping application. This feature helps you navigate efficiently and arrive on time. Another major benefit is mileage tracking. AxisCare automatically calculates eligible mileage between scheduled client visits. This improves accuracy and reduces paperwork. Now let's discuss self-directed care. Some caregivers may provide services through self-directed care programs. This is usually applicable to family caregivers or to clients who request a flexible schedule. If you are approved for self-directed care, AxisCare allows you to create visits directly within the application. You may create a visit for a specific duration. You will simply choose for and then how long the visit will be. This will start the visit immediately. You may also create a visit using until a specific time. This will also start the visit immediately and display what time you plan to clock out. If you would rather schedule your time in advance, you may also use between selected times. Simply choose your time and date, and the visit will show in your schedule. Self-directed care will always show the remaining hours that specific client has left for the work week. Regardless of the scheduling method used, you must still clock in, clock out, and complete all required documentation. Every visit requires a clock in and a clock out. This applies regardless of payer source. Clocking in and clocking out correctly is one of your most important responsibilities. If you forget to clock in or clock out, contact the AllCare office immediately. Additional documentation will be required. A signed visit record must be provided and include the client's name, your name, Signat, the date of service along with your name and your signature, completed ADLs, the client's signature and date of service. You will have 24 working hours to submit the signed visit record to ensure payment of service. Visit records can be submitted by email, texting a picture to the on-call phone, or bringing the original visit record to the office. On behalf of everyone at AllCare, thank you for completing this AxisCare training. This system will help reduce paperwork, improve communication, improve accuracy, and streamline many of the tasks caregivers complete every day. We appreciate your commitment to our clients, your professionalism, and the important work you perform every day. If you have questions, need assistance, or experience technical issues, please contact the AllCare office. We are here to help. Thank you for being part of the AllCare team. Welcome to AxisCare.